BTB listeners, thank you so much for checking out today's episode. Listen, if this episode inspires you, do me a favor, take 5 seconds to shoot me a like and subscribe to the podcast. There are several more exciting guests that are in the pipeline, and I just can't thank you enough for your continued support, and let's keep paying the mission forward.
Don't be afraid of the dark. Be careful with stars. Not every light is gonna guide you, baby.
Welcome to the BTB Project, designed to empower listeners to identify their why and to live their best lives no matter the circumstances. My name is Coleman Gearheart, a former athlete and motivational coach. I've had the opportunity to inspire thousands through my story and help accomplish what they are built to be. You'll be encouraged by each and every episode, and let's get into it.
Yeah, when I blow up, I'ma soar high like Peter Pan. In real life, be living out my dreams. If I'm waking up, it's in a foreign land.
In today's BTB short, I want to discuss something that might seem a little controversial coming from a podcast, but the importance of silence, of quiet time in our lives, and how it will impact you as a listener. There's an unbelievable power to silence that seems to go unnoticed a lot of the times. But silence is more than just absence. It's a doorway to self-reflection and brain activation. It allows us to mute internal noise, fostering mindfulness and appreciation of the present. A lot of times in the morning, I really try to do my due diligence to get up early, to get my fitness in, to then have some quiet time, whether that's reflection with journaling, reading scripture, prayer time. I try to hone that into my morning ritual because being quiet is a superpower. I know I'm talking into a microphone right now, but I can't stress enough the importance of finding that time, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 20 minutes, a half hour, whatever it may be, to be in silence absolutely taps into that self-reflection and brain activity that we need, that activation that we need to be at the optimal level of performance in our life. So what are the physical benefits of being silent? Well, one, it regulates stress responses. It reduces our blood pressure and even can cause relaxation and decrease muscle tension. It also enhances cognitive abilities. It steadies our heart rate, aiding in managing modern's life pressures. I use this watch often when I'm in my quiet time because it tells me my heart rate. And typically my heart rate is anywhere around that 50 to 60 beats per minute. But when I'm really quiet and calm and reflecting and in the present state, I'm right around that 52, 53 beats per minute. And I can feel that steady state of calmness, and it's all activated because of being quiet. And I know it seems counterintuitive that we need to always be talking or engaged to be in a moment that allows us to feel fulfilled or doing something or being proactive. But quiet and silence allows us to reset. Those monumental benefits physically can help our body reset just as much as our mind is resetting. Next is challenges in embracing silence. We fall victim into today's day and age to FOMO, and that is a driven culture that leads to seek this solace in distractions rather than inner reflection. We got to have things right now, right here, rather than tapping into that instant gratification, being able to be at peace peace with what we have. We have so many things to be grateful for in this life that we don't often appreciate because of the constant churn of what life requires of go. And in that moment of being quiet allows us to reflect on the things that we're thankful for, but also too moments of spacing out and having that quiet time and finding that quiet time. It can be opportunities that is for much needed rejuvenation, offering a reset or a recharge when we are in those hectic times. How often do we really think about that? And I'm guilty of this all the time. I'm going throughout my day to day, and I feel like I have to keep going and pile driving myself through situations. And as I've developed that mindset, it can lead to burnout. It can lead to depression. It can lead to anxiety. It can lead to stress. But those moments of rejuvenation, allowing my body to reset, allowing my mind to relax, is something that embracing silence can achieve. So what are some of the benefits of silence beyond you and I? Well, silence can actually help enhance relationships, creativity, and common communication skills. I know in a lot of relationships that I have, especially as a coach, some of the greatest moments that I have is when I'm not saying anything at all, when I'm not coaching at somebody, I'm listening. I'm truly engaged with that person. I want to be there for them. I want to understand their needs, concerns, wants, and desires and align a solution accordingly. But I can't get to that point without silence. And also, too, introverts are often overshadowed, but they can find strength and creativity in silence. And sometimes I feel like even though I'm categorized as an extrovert and someone that's outgoing, I do feel like I've been tapping in recently over the last few years of becoming an extrovert introvert, to where I really embrace those moments of being quiet, of keeping things low key, of letting myself calm down. And in those moments of calmness, that's where I feel like my alignment is at its peak. Let's talk next about the importance of incorporating silence into our day in and day out of life. Things like meditation is a powerful tool for embracing silence. I have spent a lot of time listening to a podcast, Jay Shetty, and he's a former monk that became a Buddhist monk for a few years after graduating college and really learned to embrace incredible moments of meditation and silence that I couldn't be able to tap into myself. But the point of these hours upon hours that he spent in those Buddhist monk colonies and meditating and reflecting allowed him to reset and see a perspective in his life that he would have never been able to see unless he was quiet. And doing that meditation practice, I highly suggest that that becomes part of your daily routine. And start small. Start small by just 30 seconds, a minute, focusing on your deep breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth. And maybe have 5 to 10 of those breaths with your eyes closed, be the set into that meditation process. And from there, simple acts like enjoying a morning coffee without distractions or going on a walk. Sometimes I know I talk a lot about listening to podcasts as I'm jogging or walking, but another thing that's been really profound for me is sometimes I'll go on those runs and walks without anything in my ear. And I will listen to my breath and I will be in nature and I will be in the present moment, because it's amazing, this world. If you walk outside right now and just look around with nothing in your ears, look how beautiful it is. I'm looking outside right now, and being in a very sunny state like Colorado, I'm very fortunate to have over 300 consecutive days of sunshine a year. And it's those moments of walking outside and seeing the blue skies and seeing the mountains and seeing the birds and seeing the trees and being in nature. That type of moment of reset and reflection while in the silence is something that absolutely will impact your life and allow us to appreciate our life. Because if we don't take those moments of reset and reflection, we'll continue to go down the cogwheel of what the world demands. And that's for us to just continue to spin our wheels until we have nothing left. And it's those moments of reset every day in a silent element that allows us to not only endure the world, but to accomplish anything we set our minds to. And lastly, as we've talked through this, it's so important to remember to embrace silence, because embracing silence is a powerful force that nurtures our inner self, our relationships, and our creativity. Appreciate the pauses in the symphony of life, because silence holds immense value. Being part of a sales career, I've been able to hone in my skills of doing sales courses. And one of the ways that I've learned how to sell is through silence. And I've often been told, and I think this is important for you as a listener, that when you're in a negotiation, when you're basically have learned about a company, what their needs are, and aligning a product or solution for them, you get to this point where you're almost better off, instead of continuing to talk to them about why they need what you have, that you literally just be quiet. And even in some of the public speaking classes and seminars that I've been able to take, and what I've learned about being a coach and what I've learned about impacting people, that some of the most profound moments in our life when we're communicating with someone is when we don't say anything at all. And the best speakers in the world, the best salespeople, the most influential motivational speakers are the ones that know how to incorporate silence, to have it be something that allows you and me to reflect on what they're saying, what they're doing. And silence is truly a powerful indicator of the importance of keeping things simple, keeping perspective, and finding those moments of reflective whenever we can. Listen, if this BTB short inspired you, if you've had moments to where silence has impacted your life, or it's something that you need to start implementing, do me a favor, like and subscribe to the BTB Project. Take this episode based off of what you've learned and share it with a family member, friend, or colleague. Let them know why it's impacted you. Let them know why silence in their life could help them and allow them to do things that they never thought they could do. When it comes back to advice that I would give myself, especially growing up, being able to have those moments to reflect and to be quiet, it absolutely has a profound impact on your life. I'm proud of each and every one of you. Thanks for checking out today's episode. And until next time, take care.